All right, my friend, we are back in this super funkadelic area.
Yeah, no, it's bumping over here.
Yeah, dude, it's a real party. The Sonic games have always had pretty good music, I would say. Even the bad games have pretty
Yeah,
good music.
they're pretty solid.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how Halloween's coming up.
Yes, Halloween is coming up.
So you know those memes about how like the Halloween store that sets up inside like corpses of other shops.
Yeah.
So recently,
Halloween.
there was a in the mall by where I work.
Mm-hmm.
There was a Sears,
Mm-hmm.
and it closed down because of Sears. You know,
Yep.
that's just what a Sears fate is. It's just kind of destined to disappear one day.
Exactly. Yeah.
And sure shit, I'm just driving by, and I see that banner, that unmistakable banner.
Spirit Halloween. Yeah, you could see it in the late '90s in Sega Japan. You could see the banners there too.
So I just thought it was really funny, like to see the reality.
The reality of that meme, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a real thing, man. It's weird. Like, I remember seeing that outside of old stores I used to go to too back in that time. And it's funny too because those stores suck. Like, you don't really get anything like decent out of there.
No, it's all shit.
Yeah, it's all garbage. Well, maybe I was spoiled because we have a year-round Halloween store here in Burbank.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it's owned by Rob Zombie.
Oh, that's fucking rad.
Yeah, so my partner and I, we like to go there a lot, just because they have a really impressive selection of horror movies there as well,
Yeah.
and it's just like a really cool place to go. And I really wanna get my costume from there because they have some pretty high quality shit. If I do dress up ever in my life,
You should join me.
yeah. What are you gonna be this year?
Good question.
My Halloween costumes have all been garbage because I've never been in control of what I wanted to be. There was one year where I was, but I was like Pumbaa from The Lion King one year. I was Pee-wee from Pee-wee's Playhouse. I was a pirate, and everyone called me gay.
Just because you're a pirate?
I was a very like weird pirate. Like I wasn't like a yar with a beard pirate. I was like a clean-shaven, young, emasculate boy pirate. A butt pirate,
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah. And then the one year I got control of what I wanted to be, I was Jason Voorhees, which was pretty cool.
That is pretty dope. I'm
Yeah.
happy for you.
Yeah, man. I don't know what I would be though when I would dress up as.
Yeah, I don't know what to decide right now.
I'll be Sonic.
You sound like okay.
Yeah. And to all you subscribers out there watching, we have some big plans for Halloween
Oh yeah, it's coming.
because it's my absolute favorite holiday. So obviously I want to do something with it.
So I had to cash some checks the other day,
Okay.
and I'm driving to the bank to do my thing, and as I'm going down the street, I see this dude laying on a bus stop. So I was like, okay, no big deal, just dude on a bus stop, homeless dude on a bus stop, whatever.
Of course, yeah.
And as I'm driving by, I notice his ass is just out, and that's the story.
I mean, was it nice?
Not particularly. He was just sleeping on a bench with his ass out, man. I don't know what to say.
I mean, like, it's so weird. Like that kind of stuff just doesn't surprise me anymore. Like, growing up in like the neighborhoods that I did, like I would see homeless people banging all the time.
Oh God.
And I'm just like, okay, you just turn the corner, and you look down an alleyway, and you see it, and you're just like, oh, my day's ruined.
Aw, poor boy.
Yeah. And when I lived in Los Angeles too, there was homeless people, and the homeless people in LA are both naked and they're very like aggressive.
Oh God.
They will ask you for money very aggressively while being naked.
Because they know that's the bargaining chip.
It's the power move. You just don't look them in the eye. Because once you do, they're yours.
Okay.
Or you're theirs. There you go. They own you once you look into their eyes.
You sold yourself to these men.
Exactly, yeah. And women.
Women can equally be homeless.
I've definitely seen some homeless boobs.
Okay, I have a. Have you noticed what's going on here?
Just standing there, yeah.
I ain't moving. They can go around or we're both going down.
Or they can go around or through. I'm not fucking moving. Okay, what have you noticed?
Oh, just if I wasn't moving.
Oh.
I stood still for that entire time.
Dude, this is like Nier Automata.
Oh, speaking of Nier Automata, they got me fucked up with that main character.
2B?
2B, god damn. Just god damn.
It's like, what were they thinking, man? Like, this is a pretty, like, depressing game.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like a horrifying... It's a really good game. I recommend it.
I want to play it.
But it's like a horrifying, like, existential nightmare. But yes, the main character is really hot.
God, yeah, just god damn that ass. Like, they had no right to cake her up like that, you know?
I mean, yeah, it's like, let's make this depressing-ass game, but we'll give the main protagonist a fucking dump truck.
And then she's got that short hair that I like. Like, God,
People pay attention, you know.
it's just ooh. I'm getting all hot and bothered. I gotta stop.
And then we'll make her a robot, and then you're like, oh.
The final nail in the coffin, huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, but
oh, go ahead.
that's the game that's like fucking give you like existential dread, man.
I don't. Oh fuck! I'm actually gonna die here.
Oh.
I wasn't even. I was too busy thinking about 2B.
Oh my god! I think the whole level you have to start over.
Okay, I'll stand over here instead.
Yeah, you got us all distracted, hot and bothered with 2B.
Okay, well this gives me time to tell a story.
Okay.
I have a pretty alright work story. So, growing up, I was a real shy guy, awkward, quiet, to myself,
Yeah.
and that continued well until I turned like 20.
Okay. Yeah.
So, at work, back when I was still young, it was very late at night. It was me and 2 other people. We thought we were the only people there. Like everyone had gone home, supervisors, team leads. It was just us
Yeah.
to close everything. And our shift was over, so we packed up our shit and we were leaving. And as we were leaving, we see this lady that we work with, a young woman that was the same age as me. And
Okay.
so she says, she says hello to the people in front of me. They do her thing, but she gets to me. She notices me behind them, and she's like, "Oh my god, it's you!" And I was like, "Keep in mind, I've talked to this chick once before for like 5 minutes." And she was just so unbelievably happy to see me. And it caught me off guard, so like in my shock, I just audibly like blurted out, "What the fuck?" And immediately her smile just fades. Like you can see it turn.
Oh god.
And then she just goes, "What the fuck?" And immediately I'm like, "Oh, shit. Listen. Let me explain."
Like oh god. Like how do you even explain that?
I was just honest with her. Like, look, I didn't mean that in a bad way. I was just really surprised at how happy you were, at your enthusiasm.
There you go.
But she just like wasn't having it.
Oh, no.
So she was just like, "Robert, why do you hate me?"
God.
I was like, I don't. It's like, "Yes, you do." I was like, "I really don't." I was like, "Yeah, you do." And from that point forward, and I don't know, for some reason, at that moment, I was just like, you know what? Yeah, I do hate you. It's like, I'm just gonna double down on this.
You just let it all out now at this point. You're too far in.
Yeah, and she wouldn't let me back out.
Yeah.
So from that point forward, I was just the guy that hated her.
Like, well, this is who I am now.
Yeah, it was so weird. Like every time I'd see her, and like I tried to be nice to her, but she just kind of like she wouldn't trust me.
Uh-huh.
So eventually, I just started treating her like shit. Like actually, and she was like super into it.
What if she discovered something about herself at that point?
I guess she did.
You know, it's funny that you bring up your awkwardness because it's actually like a big reason how we even met.
Was
in
it
high school?
In a good thing or a bad thing?
I was in the long run, it was a good thing, but I still think it's a funny story because it was like we were all in high school PE, and I was talking with someone, and then their friend came along, and their friend mistaked you for someone else.
Oh yeah.
They mistook you for someone else. Like, hey, so and so, like we're all talking here, and you just like got up and walked over. Like, they called the person by name, and you're like, fuck it, I guess that's my name now. You came over and you started talking to us, and you're like, wait. And he was like, wait, you're not him. But they still knew you,
Yeah.
so it wasn't like entirely weird. But they're just like, why the fuck did you walk over here? And you were just like, I don't know. You called me. And then at that point, I was like, there's something to this guy.
I'm glad I could charm you.
But it was just like, fuck it. I guess I'll walk over to you. So stupid.
Speaking of which, it's funny to think that that was almost 10 years ago.
Almost, yeah.
To 10 years next year.
Oh, God. I've known you for too fucking long.
And here we are, starting a business.
Isn't it funny, too, that the first year we met, we talked about doing, like, a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
It was an ensemble group, and no one made anything, so the channel just kind of died.
Well, we would meet up to, like, do something, and then we would just hang out instead.
Okay, so yeah, that was another thing, too. So I remember, oh my God, I'm going to cringe so hard remembering the channel name. I remember it, I just don't want to say it.
Uh-huh.
It was 7 Nerds 1 Channel. That was the YouTube.
Was that it?
That was the name, yeah. Because I still use the 7 Nerds at Gmail. I still use that email.
Really?
Burner email for porn, but yeah, I still use it. But that was the channel name. We wanted to do Let's Plays and vlogs. And the reason why we met up was because we would want to shoot a vlog. But what would end up happening is we would try too hard to script our vlogs that we would just end up giving up and hanging out anyways.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm like, we should be recording us hanging out, not trying to make a skit. That's not what this is.
See, I always thought the intention was to do like a Smosh type channel. I thought we were meant to do skits.
Was that the original intention?
I almost thought it was.
I don't remember, man, because I remember our big influences was Tobuscus, Smosh, and for some of us, PewDiePie. Those were like the big inspirations. I remember all this shit, dude. It was on like an encyclopedia
Of all the dumb shit we used to do.
of all the dumb shit. Yeah, yeah, because that was our inspirations. Was those? Because I know you and I really liked the Yogscast.
Yeah, we did. You introduced me to them.
Yeah, that's what we would talk about a lot. It was the Yogscast, Insanity Not Included, and I think Tobuscus. I don't remember that. I know I really liked him. I don't know if you did.
I did like Tobuscus.
Yeah. So I know that's who I wanted to base the channel off of, for sure. For sure, he was one of my influences. But yeah, it's funny to think about nowadays. Like the kind of stupid shit we got up to. All right, so what's going on here? We've been. I feel like we've been on this level for like.
I don't know how to. I gotta beat this thing, I think, but I don't know how.
I think you just gotta shoot at it.
Shoot at it? Just
It looks
fuck
like
it
you're
up?
chipping away the health. And I think once that thing opens, maybe.
I did damage, but I don't know when.
I don't know when either. What the fuck?
That thing?
Oh, there we go. You're shooting at something. There we go.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna keep reminiscing here. Because I remember too, back in the day, we had with our friends. I used to meet up with them to watch Doctor Who.
Uh-huh.
We were all into that show. So I'd meet up with him, and every time I went, I was like, "Hey, we should try to record a video while we're here." And this person was super flaky.
Yeah.
Super flaky. So they would always be like, "No, man, I don't got time." And how we were planning on doing it, by the way, was we were just gonna stick a camera. Like I had an Android phone at the time. Just stick our Android phone in a tripod and just record the TV.
Oh, okay.
While we like screamed at it to get it to pick us up.
Uh-huh.
Because we didn't have capture cards or anything like that. And I remember that was the original plan, and we did one, and it was so horrible that I was like, "All right, fuck this."
We're not doing it.
Yeah.
We gotta land on the egg carrier.
We're gonna land on the egg carrier. Now here we are. Fuck them. Fuck all of them. We don't need them.
Yeah, all we need is Sonic in our lives.
Exactly. Sonic and Tails. Those are my real friends.
And we're just
All right.
gonna... That's a pretty smooth crash landing.
I know. for Tails saying it was a crash. Oh, there you go. Now I crashed.
No time to
Tails, you
talk
good?
now. We need to find Amy.
And we will find Amy in the next episode of Sonic.
Here we go.
Tails looks really high right there.
We gotta go.
Thank you guys for watching and sticking around with us. If you like what you see here and you want to see more, go ahead and click subscribe. And we will see you guys next time.
Bye.